We wanted to talk today about what it is that President-elect Trump is going to be focused on early in his term, which certainly seems to include tariffs and a bit of a departure as it relates to trade than we've had for a long time in this country. And we're joined today by somebody who is better equipped than just about anybody to talk about that. Professor Doug Irwin from Dartmouth College. Professor, thank you for joining us.
Very nice to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
So let me tell you all a little bit about Professor. He has formerly served on the Council of Economic Advisors for President Reagan, worked in the International Finance Division of the Board of Governors, written several articles in books on this topic. And so really nobody better equipped to talk about this. So I want to start here. Can you just give us a sense, in the simplest terms, Doug, what is a tariff and what is the history of them in the United States in particular?
Well, a tariff is a tax on imports. So any imported good, some foreign produced good, or a good produced by a U.S. manufacturer abroad that enters the U.S. Has to pay a tax. Actually, strictly speaking, the tax could be zero in some cases, but that's exactly what it is. In terms of the economics of it, it's both a sales tax, because with any tax, someone has to pay it. It's the consumer. The importer initially pays it just to bring their goods in, but usually they have to pass that on to consumers. But it's also an implicit subsidy to producers, because what it does is it keeps out foreign goods and keeps the home market for domestic producers. So you're both reducing consumption of those goods because the prices are going up, but you're helping out domestic producers in the imported category through that tariff. But it's also important to realize that trade is a two-way street. So we import goods, but we also export goods. And it turns out when you impose very high tariffs on imports, those also read down through various ways to reduce exports. So in other words, if we reduce how much we're buying from the rest of the world, they're also going to reduce how much they buy from us, and our exports will go down.